The bunker, one of the many businesses that can make you a lot of money, so as long as you have friends to help you. What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm gonna show you guys everything you guys need to know about the bunker, alright? But let's get straight into it. So first off, why would you buy a bunker? Well, you would buy it for three main benefits. That's to make money, and to unlock research projects, and because the bunker is affiliated with the nightclub. The bunker makes you money passively as long as you have supplies in the bunker, but more about that later. And I'll tell you guys right now, this business is the best if you have people to play with. If you're trying to do a solo, it's not the best solo at all. It's actually the worst solo. So do this with friends, not by yourself. And how do you buy a bunker? First, open up your phone, go to internet, and then money and services, and then click foreclosures. And then look for the blue icon, which is the bunkers. Or you can filter at the top right to find all the bunkers. And this is where you buy the bunkers at. And now you're probably wondering, what is the best location? Well, you have two options. My personal favorite is the TrueMosh location, mainly because you are right next to the freeway, and so you hop on the freeway and then you go straight to locations that you need to drop it off to. And I also recommend this to everybody because this will save you a lot of time. You're right next to the freeway, so you can just hop on there and go straight to your points. And there's also a facility that you can buy later too, so your bunker and facility will be close to each other. And your second option is a farmhouse bunker. That costs 2.3 mil. That's my second favorite. And I don't like this one because you start off on the dirt. So you start off on the dirt when you're driving to your points, which you go like 10 miles per hour slower compared to on the road. So that's why I don't like this one, because you start off on the dirt. Rather than the TrueMosh bunker, you start off right on the dirt for about only 2 seconds and then you go straight onto the highway. So you start gaining speed a lot quicker compared to the farmhouse one, which the farmhouse one, you're on the dirt for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. So it's like you don't really gain that much speed easily. So I'm not really sure why it costs the most, because you start off on the dirt for like 10 to 15 seconds and you're going like 10 miles per hour slower. Not only that, but you have a lot less space at the farmhouse bunker compared to the TrueMosh bunker. A lot less space. And to me, that's honestly just annoying because I need a lot more space. Otherwise, it makes me just feel claustrophobic, honestly. And there's a facility near the farmhouse bunker, but I'll be honest, it's really annoying to get to because you're going up a hill to get to that facility near the farmhouse bunker. So you're forced to use a helicopter rather than the TrueMosh bunker. Down right there, it's close to a facility, but you don't need a helicopter. You can take the road, so it's easier to get to. So to save you the most amount of time, get the TrueMosh bunker because it costs less, there's more space, and it's a near facility that you can get to easily instead of calling a helicopter every single time. Next up is upgrades and which upgrades you need and why you need them. Okay, so first off, I'll tell you right now, personal quarters is a must buy. Get that right now, right off the bat. Okay, that's your best upgrade you can buy. So you can teleport straight to your bunker when you're switching sessions too. So it makes it really easy. And then the rest of the upgrades, I'll explain why you don't need them, because honestly, they're a pretty big waste of money. And we'll start off with the ones you'll benefit the least out of. First one up is style. This one right here is completely cosmetic. You don't need it, but if you have enough money, get it because it makes your bunker look a little bit better. It makes your bunker have a yellow wall on the max upgrade, so that's cool too. But only get it if you have enough money. Next up is gun locker. This right here costs 175k, and I'll tell you right now, this is not going to help you making money for your bunker. This is purely going to help you when you're fighting players PvP, okay, in public sessions, because this lets you carry a custom weapon loadout in public sessions. So instead of carrying weapons that you don't like, you can carry certain guns that you love, so you can kill players easier. That's all it does. And maybe you can kill NPCs better, but even that, I have a gun locker and I have not used my gun locker like that in the longest time. So don't even buy it, guys. You're not going to really use it, I'll be honest. Next up is transportation. This right here costs 85k or 120k if you want to get the max upgrade. But this right here, I'll tell you right now, it's not going to be worth it, because this right here, it's not faster than running in the bunker. It's just as fast. And plus they're really big, so they can barely fit in your bunker. So it's like you're not going to use them. They're so big that there's not enough space for them to drive. So it feels really claustrophobic and compact. You might as well not even get these. You're better off just running in the bunker yourself. Running around is better than driving these things, I'll be honest. And next up is shooting range. This right here is probably the least important upgrade you'll need and the worst upgrade you'll ever make, honestly, for your bunker. So don't ever buy this upgrade. Okay, I bought this for myself and I have not used it. I've used it once, and after that I have not used it ever since, because it's a shooting range and it helps you aim better and all that stuff. But honestly, you're better off shooting NPCs to get better aim. A shooting range like this is not ideal because they don't move. They're standing still the whole time. So it's like, it's not actual practice. It's just you're shooting metal targets. That's all it is. So I would rather you not buy this and go practice against cops or anything else, because this is not worth it at all, guys. Don't ever buy this ever. So just to recap, your best upgrade to buy for your bunker is personal quarters. That's it. Don't buy anything else until you have enough money to buy that stuff. All right. And now we have our best upgrades that you can make for your bunker to make you a lot more money. And before I talk about these upgrades, I recommend you to listen to the end of the video so you know exactly what these upgrades do and how they help you. So first up, we have the equipment upgrade. This right here helps you increase manufacturing and research times and improve the overall value of your stock and allows your supplies to stretch further. This is the best upgrade. So if you can, purchase this right now. Next up is staff upgrade. This allows you to have more staff to speed up manufacturing and research times. This right here is the second best upgrade. And lastly, this is the least important upgrade, but you can get it once you have enough money, is the security upgrade. This allows your bunker to get raided a lot less frequently. Only buy this if you plan on using your bunker a lot, okay? Otherwise, buy this later. And here's the order that you should purchase these upgrades. First is equipment upgrade, second is staff upgrade, and then lastly is security upgrade. And you'll see why when I talk about it later in this video. And now you're probably wondering, how do you make money from this business? Well, you do that by getting supplies. So you can either steal supplies or you can buy supplies. And when you buy supplies, that costs 75K. And I will tell you guys which one's a better option in a little bit. So since buying supplies costs 75K, you as a beginner or a low level in GTA, you're not going to have 75K easily available to you. So you're probably wondering, how do you get 75K easily? Well, the new clickable farm raid just came out, the new heist, the new update for GTA. And that one right there, when you complete it, you get 500K when you complete it. So do that. And that's available to anybody, whatever level you are. You don't got to be a certain level. You can unlock it when you're level 1. So do that heist and get 500K. And then once you have 500K, you can pay for supplies and then make money like that easily. Okay. And that heist, the collectible farm raid heist, is the easiest heist you can do. Honestly, guys, it's probably the easiest thing to do. It's probably just as easy as auto shop. So I would honestly get on that. And now you're probably wondering which one's better, buying or stealing supplies. Buying supplies is your best option because it saves you most amount of time. Stealing is your worst option because it takes so long for little gain. Okay, when you steal supplies, guys, you don't just steal it once, you steal it multiple times. You steal it 5 times to fill up your bunker, just once. And you have to steal supplies 4 times to fill up your bunker. Okay, so you have to do it about 4 times, and it takes about, like, if you do it 4 times, it'll take about 30 minutes. That's the thing. So at least 20 minutes. They're not really easy to do. So never steal supplies, because stealing supplies is just, it takes such a long time. So don't ever do that. And so if you do the math here, if you're stealing supplies about 4 times and it takes somewhere around 20 minutes, let's just say it's 15 minutes. So if you take 15, multiply it by 4, 15 times 4 is 60. So you're taking an hour just to fill up your bunker once with your first set of supplies. Okay, that's not worth it at all. And so you might as well buy supplies and have it fill up right away, and then you can go do something else. You can go grind casino or auto shop or whatever else, you know, whatever else business you can do. So you can pretty much make money while you're doing something else. So remember how I talked about the equipment and staff and security upgrade, how I said those are the best upgrades you can get for your bunker, right? So here's a table that you guys can understand a little bit better and how much money you can make from your bunker. Okay, so this table, you can pause it or you can screenshot this, but I'm gonna explain this table real quick to you guys. Okay, so if you guys look at the first two, it says no upgrade and security upgrade, and then look at the last bit of numbers. It says profit per hour, 39,000 for both of them. So what that's saying is, regardless if you buy security upgrade or not, the security upgrade does not make you more money. All it does is it prevents you from getting rated less. That's all it does. Like I said before, that's all it does. Okay. Now look at equipment upgrade and staff upgrade, the next two. If you look at the end of it, it's going to say 55,000 and 55,000. So you make more with the equipment upgrade and staff upgrade. And then also notice how for the equipment upgrade and staff upgrade that the minutes per unit lowered. So you're getting more units, as in you're getting more stock in your bunker, so you can make more money quicker, pretty much, okay? Because it takes less time. So it goes down from 10 minutes to 8.5 minutes. And then look at the last two, or we'll just look at the equipment and staff upgrade, the second to last one. It says it'll take minutes per unit 7, so it lowers down even more if you have both them combined. And then look at the second to last one. It says equipment and staff upgrade. So if you have both of them, notice how it says minutes per unit, it says 7, so it lowers down even more. And then look at the very last bit. It says profit per hour, 79,000. So you're in the most if you have both equipment and staff upgrade. And then look where it says sell local and sell remote. So what that's saying, guys, is that's going to be sell remote means sell it to Los Santos as in sell it to the city, or sell local as in sell to Blaine County. Okay, so if you sell it to Los Santos, you will make a lot more money, and then if you sell it to Blaine County, you'll make less money. And don't worry, I will explain what the difference is between Blaine County and Los Santos, but this table right here is just explaining that with the equipment upgrade and staff upgrade, you make a lot more money. That's all it says. And also know this, so remember when I told you guys to wait to purchase the upgrades, so then you guys know what you guys are getting into? So here's the thing. So with the equipment upgrade and staff upgrade, if you do not purchase the equipment and staff upgrade, you'll be losing money every time you buy supplies. Okay, you won't lose money if you steal supplies though, without the equipment upgrade and staff upgrade. But you will lose money if you don't have the equipment and staff upgrade and you buy supplies. So that's the thing, if you choose to buy supplies, you need the equipment upgrade and staff upgrade to make profit. Okay, otherwise you'll be losing money. So that's the thing too, know that. And like how I said before, stealing supplies takes way too long for little gain. So here's what I recommend. Don't steal supplies and save up for the upgrade, for the equipment and staff upgrade, by doing the collect and bell farm raid or other, ways of making money. Save up for the equipment upgrade and staff upgrade, purchase those 2 upgrades, and then start buying supplies to save you a lot more time. And then fun fact for you guys, how long does it take to fill up a bunker? For a fully upgraded bunker, it takes 12 hours to fill up. And then with no upgrades, it takes 17 hours to fill up. So it's a 5-hour difference. And just to clarify for everybody, you need to steal or buy supplies multiple times until your bunker stock is full. Okay, so it's not just buying supplies once and then it fills it up all the way. Okay, when you buy supplies, it fills up your supply level all the way, so then you can turn it into stock. So you don't have to do multiple runs of stealing supplies. That's why buying supplies is a lot better. But you do have to buy supplies multiple times in order for it to fill up all the way, the stock level to fill up all the way. And then also fun fact, when you guys buy supplies or fill up your supply level all the way, when your supply level is full, it will take 2 hours and 20 minutes for it to turn into stock. So that's how long you have to wait to buy supplies again. For this next segment, we're gonna talk about the vehicles you can sell with and how this connects to your stock. So a full stock in your bunker is worth 1 mil. And if you don't have it full, the number of vehicles you sell with will change. So if you have a full bunker ready to sell, you'll most likely get 4 vehicles. And I'll explain more about that in the segment. So here are all the types of vehicles and sale missions you can expect when selling a bunker. And I will list these from best to worst. So first up, we have the Phantom Wedge. This right here is obviously really easy to drive, and it's going to be 2 for a full stock. Next up, we have single sail insurgents. These can range anywhere from 1 to 3 insurgents. And then next up, we have monster trucks. These are going to be 15 drop monster trucks, and there's going to be 3 monster trucks you have to sell with for a full stock. And then next up we have insurgents, which are going to be also 15 drop insurgents, and there'll be 3 separate insurgents to make drops with. And then lastly, the worst one, which is dune buggies. These are going to be 4 dune buggies that you have to make 20 drops with. And again, that's with the full stock too. So like how I said before, the amount of stock that you have changes the number of vehicles you have to sell with. So if you have half of your bunker stock full, then you'll probably get 1 Phantom Wedge instead of 2. Or maybe 2 dune buggies instead of 4. So it changes based on your stock level. And the best one to sell with is a Phantom Wedge. That one can be done solo. You could drive back to the last Phantom Wedge and pick that one up and then drop it off. And the other ones, not so much. The other ones, you will need 2 people to sell them with, and so they will take a bit longer to sell. And so here's what I recommend when selling the not so easy ones. And to break it down for you, the ones with the 1 check mark means you can do a solo. And the ones with 2 check marks means you can do it 2 people, as in duo. And then the ones with the X means you need at least 3 people to help you. And this is inferring you have a full stock for your bunker. And before I get into this, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, because I will try to help as much as possible. And before I continue, check the description down below, because I will make separate videos for all of these. So starting off with the 15 drop insurgents, this one right here, you have to sell it the way the game makes you, okay, because you don't have a choice. You cannot sell this with 2 people, you need at least 3 people to sell it with, okay. Next up, for the single sell insurgents, this one right here is pretty simple. You have 1 person drive back for the last insurgent, okay, so drop them off normally, right, but whoever gets done first with their first insurgent, just go back for the last one, and you will still have enough time to make the last drop. Next up is monster trucks, and this one's a little bit different. This one right here, you'll need to drop off the first monster truck at the first drop, and then make the drops for the 2 monster trucks left normally, okay. Then whichever player gets done first, goes back for the last one that was left behind at the first drop. Okay, the last monster truck. And the reason why you want to drop off the first monster truck at the first drop is because it saves you time going back for the last monster truck that's left behind. Okay, that's why you want to drop it off at the first drop. And lastly, for the 4 dune buggies, this one right here, I'll be honest, before I start explaining this one right here, you'll have about 3 seconds to spare when you make your last drop. Okay, that's how close it is on time if you sell it with 2 people. Okay, so before you sell this, make sure both of you are good drivers, and make sure both of you are really fast when you guys are driving too. Okay, so don't waste any time. Okay, otherwise you cannot sell it with 2 people if you guys are slow with it. Go really fast with it. Okay, be quick. Okay, so for this one here, one friend starts dropping off at all the drops with 1 buggy. Then you'll need to drop off 2 dune buggies at the first drop. So that means 2 are left at the first drop and 1 is out and about making the drops. Then you take the last buggy and you make all those drops. So 1 friend is in 1 buggy, 1 friend is another buggy. So that's 2 people, right? Your friend who's finished first goes back for the ones that are left behind at the first drop. And then whoever gets finished next goes back for the last one that's left behind. And essentially you'll have about maybe 5 seconds to spare on the last drop. So you need to be quick. But if you guys don't have a duo to play with or a squad to play with to sell your bunker with, and you guys can't risk having multiple vehicles, in order to guarantee 1 sale vehicle for your bunker, just buy supplies once for your bunker. Okay, that guarantees a solo friendly bunker sale mission. Okay, guaranteed. Okay, so buy supplies once and you don't have to worry about, you know, driving 2 vehicles, 3. It's just 1 every single time, guaranteed. All right, so buy supplies once and that's it. Now next up is all about selling and how much profit you can make from your bunker. So when you sell, it'll ask you, do you want to sell to Blaine County or Los Santos? Okay, and obviously you want to make the most amount of money, so always click Los Santos because you can make the most, being 1 million when you fill up your bunker. And here's a breakdown of how much you can make in profit for your bunker after purchasing the equipment and staff upgrades. So when you buy supplies for 75k, you'll spend about 375k on just buying supplies. So when you buy supplies, you have to buy supplies 5 times and they cost 75k. So 75k times 5 is 375k. So when you sell to Los Santos, you're selling it for 1,048,000. So 1,048,000 minus 375k, that's going to give you a profit of 673k. And then when you sell it to Blaine County, you are selling it for 700k, but you have to minus 375k because that's the price that we are paying for supplies, right, in total. So 700k minus 375k will give you a profit of 325k when selling to Blaine County. So as you can see, selling to Los Santos for 1 million is a lot better. Next up is research and everything you need to know about research in your bunker. So you're probably wondering, what is research in your bunker? Research in your bunker lets you unlock stronger modifications for yourself and weaponized cars that you drive. And each research is called a project. And each project takes 6 hours to finish. And each project that comes up is completely random, so you don't know what's next. So you might unlock the ballistic equipment right away or explosive ammo right away, but you don't know. So it's completely random. And then it gives you the option to fast track. And you're probably wondering, should you fast track and is it worth it? Well, it really depends, because for me personally, I didn't fast track because I don't really care to use any of that stuff really, because most of the stuff that you unlock, all the projects that you unlock, they're going to be used for PvP. So they won't really help you in terms of making money unless you are trying to fast track explosive ammo for your sniper rifle and shotgun. Then yeah, it's worth it. Definitely fast track the sniper rifle explosive ammo and shotgun explosive ammo because you can easily kill NPCs with your explosive ammo. So it makes killing those NPCs that, you know, laser you really easy. But really, it all depends, because if you really love PvP, then yeah, fast track them and unlock them quicker. But if you don't really care to verse out the players, then I wouldn't fast track it because, you know, to save yourself a little bit of money. If you don't really, you know, verse players like that, I would honestly save yourself some money. But the 2 best projects to fast track are going to be explosive ammo for your sniper rifle and explosive ammo for your shotgun. Those 2 help you a lot when making money because you can use them when you're selling or stealing supplies for your hangar, MC businesses, auto shop, everything. Okay, you can use it for everything. So that's why definitely fast track explosive ammo for a sniper rifle, because it'll help you in so many different scenarios. You'll thank me later. Next up is the MOC. This one right here, I'll be honest, and for all my OGs in GTA, you guys all know that MOC isn't really that good. And so the MOC, this thing can be parked in your bunker, and this will actually help you in a lot of ways. And so you're probably wondering, why would you buy the MOC? How would it help you? Well, the MOC is a mobile mod shop, essentially. So let's say you're driving your car and you're driving your favorite car, whatever it is, and you need to repair it right away, and you don't have a nearby mod shop. An easy way to repair your car is to call in an MOC. Your MOC spawns in literally within 0.5 miles, and you just drive to it and repair your car there instead of going to a mod shop, which is so much farther away. So that's what it is. It's a mobile mod shop. You can call in whenever and repair your car wherever on the map. And you can also customize weaponized vehicles too and add modifications to them that you unlock with research. So the MOC and research that you unlock in your bunker go hand in hand. So let's say you bought a insurgent, and you want to add a minigun on top of it. So that minigun that you unlock from research, you can put it on your insurgent in your MOC. So they go hand in hand. And also the MOC can be upgraded to attach weapons onto it. So that's cool too. So you can get your friends in there. And I think it can be up to 4 people in there too. So that's cool too. You can go on little rampages with MOC and little guns in the back, which is fun. And lastly, in the MOC, you get to do these missions that help you unlock trade prices for expensive vehicles with weapons on them, like the Doom Buggy. So when you complete these missions, you get to unlock the trade prices for them. So then you get to save a little bit of money. These aren't the best vehicles though. They're alright, they're not the best, but you do save a little bit of money, so that's cool too. Next up is excess weapon parts. This right here isn't a big deal, but you do earn 50k from turning in these weapon parts. Okay, so here's how it works. These only spawn when you buy supplies for your bunker and you let stock build up. So if you never buy supplies and you never let your stock build up, then you will never get to turn in this truck to the ammunition to go earn 50k. So that's how these work. These trucks spawn here, and on the back of them are excess weapon parts. Those excess weapon parts are going to be turned into ammunition to earn 50k off of them. Okay, so it's a little pocket change, but it helps you get a little refund after you buy supplies. So that's cool too. And each mission takes about 3 to 5 minutes. They're really easy, guys, really easy. There's NPCs that chase you, but it's really easy to outrun them, honestly. So you will never die in these missions. They're really easy. And lastly, to finish off this video, I want to talk about raiding. And you're probably wondering, will it get raided a lot or a little bit? And I'll be honest, guys, you won't get raided that much at all. Like I bought my bunker and I don't remember me ever getting raided. So the chances of you getting raided are like slim to none. And you're probably wondering what happens when you get raided. Well, here's a quick fact for you. So you will get raided roughly every 10 hours with the security upgrade when you are a boss, and every 5 hours without the security upgrade. And both will occur only if you have 50% stock or more. Okay, so if you have less, this won't happen and you won't get raided. Okay, if you have less than 50% stock, you will not get raided, but if you have more than 50% stock, you will get raided. Okay, there's a higher chance of you getting raided. Not guaranteed, but just a higher chance. And also, there is 2 variants of raid missions, and both can be very hard. The first one is that you'll get informed by Agent 14 telling you that the stock has been loaded into a pounder and taken to a location, and you must defuse 3 bombs planted on the truck, and if you don't, the truck will explode and you lose all your stock. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, Agent 14 will give you a call informing you that Merryweather has stolen your stock, which is loaded into a Valkyrie. You have to kill the Merryweather agents silently, because if you don't, the Valkyrie gets alerted and will fly away. And once it's flying away, your only option at that point is to destroy the Valkyrie, which means once you destroy the Valkyrie, you automatically lose half your stock. And if the Valkyrie escapes, all of your stock is lost. So you're forced to destroy the Valkyrie and keep half your stock. If you manage to take out every mercenary silently, you can just return the stock to your bunker like normal and keep all your stock if you kill every one of them silently. Okay, and that one's a lot more harder than the first one, but that's the second one. And then let's say you do lose all your stock and you didn't get it all back, right? And all your stock was stolen. So what happens next? Next, what happens is you have to reset up your business, which means you go back to your bunker and it'll tell you to go grab a car from somewhere and drive it back to your bunker. Okay, that's all you gotta do. So it pretty much gives you an extra mission to do. And you're probably wondering, do I have to repurchase my upgrades too for my bunker? Because you probably purchase your equipment upgrade, staff, and security upgrade, right? No, you don't have to. So that's the thing. So when your business gets raided and you don't successfully get the stock back, your stock gets lost, but your upgrades are still there. So your business upgrades are still there, but the only thing you need to repay for is your stock. So if you had 1 million in stock ready to sell and your business just got raided and you didn't get it back, you just lost all that stock. You have to repurchase it back. So yeah, that's all it is. But your upgrades will still be there, don't worry. But that is all for this video, guys. And if you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments down below. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.